You're banged up, your bike's totaled, and now the insurance company's treating you like you did something wrong. You're not just trying to heal, you're stuck figuring out how to prove your case and get paid what you deserve. I'm Guy DiMartino, a personal injury attorney here in Indiana, and I've helped plenty of riders go from overwhelmed to fully compensated. In this video, I'll break down exactly what goes into a motorcycle accident claim, what you need, what to expect, and how to avoid getting lowballed. So you can focus on recovery, not paperwork, and come out of this with a settlement that actually covers what you've been through. First, let's talk about compensation and the type of compensation that you can receive. It's not just your bike. In Indiana, a motorcycle injury claim can include your medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, and property damage. Medical costs can include ER visits, imaging, surgery, medication, follow-up visits with the physical therapist, and future treatment if you need more later on. Lost income can include the time you already missed, and in serious cases, the impact on your ability to earn money going forward. If you can't return to the same type of work, if you have to take lesser employment, or if you have to go out on disability. Pain and suffering covers the real-life impact of the injury. Pain, stress, sleep problems, anxiety, and the loss of normal activities of daily living. Property damage includes your motorcycle, your gear like your helmet, jacket, gloves, and anything else that's damaged in the crash. In rare cases, if the driver was extremely reckless, like drunk driving, punitive damage may be possible, but they're not common in Indiana, and Indiana limits them also. Now, who's responsible? Indiana uses a comparative fault system. That means blame can be split. If you're partly at fault for the accident, your compensation can be reduced. But if you're 51% at fault, then you can't recover anything. So, when you have to analyze the case, if you are more at fault than the other driver, it's 0. If you are less at fault than the other driver, your damages will be reduced by your percentage of fault up to 50%. That's why insurance companies often blame riders, even when the driver caused the crash. They want to reduce what they pay. So how do you get around this? How you need to prove your case. Evidence matters. Photos, witnesses, video, police reports, all this stuff gotten immediately can make a big difference in your claim. Now, what do you do to file a claim? Step 1, get medical help right away, even if you think that you're okay. Adrenaline hides injuries and early records connect the injury to the crash. Step 2, gather evidence. If you can get photos of the scene, get them. Vehicles, get them. Your injuries, get them. And witness contact information. Step 3, report the crash to your insurance, but stick to the basic facts. Don't guess. Don't take blame in the moment. Step 4, consider talking to an attorney if the injuries are serious or fault is being disputed. Many Indiana injury attorneys work on a contingency fee basis, meaning there's no upfront fees in many cases. How long do you have to file a claim? In Indiana, you typically have 2 years from the date of the crash to file a lawsuit. If you miss it, you can lose your right to recover anything. Don't wait until the last minute. What if the other driver has no insurance or not enough insurance? Check your own policy for uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. It can apply exactly in this situation, but even your own insurer may fight the claim, so handling it carefully matters. What types of things did they say against motorcycle riders? They lean on the stereotype about bikers being reckless, the crotch rocket going down the middle of the road, or weaving in and out. They also downplay the injuries. They also push for a quick and low settlement. And they ask for recorded statements that can be used against you. Now, let's discuss the helmet question. In Indiana, if you're over 18, you're generally not required to wear a helmet. If you're under 18 or riding on a learner's permit, a helmet is required. If you weren't wearing one, you can still pursue compensation, but the insurance company may argue certain head or face injuries would have been less severe if you had been wearing a helmet. So they may try to reduce that part of your claim. So here's the bottom line. After a motorcycle accident in Indiana, you may be able to claim your medical costs now and in the future, lost income, pain and suffering, and damage to your bike and the gear that you had. But what you actually recover depends on how well you document the crash, protect the evidence, and avoid the common traps that reduce value. If you want to make sure you don't accidentally ruin your own case, watch the next video on mistakes that can destroy an injury settlement. It's the checklist that protects your claim from day one. Click the next video now, and I'll see you over there.